Lots of benefits, cost savings, emissions reductions, utilizing existing infrastructure. And it's a technology that we're extremely excited to be able to bring to the market here.
In this video, I'm going to be going over SHLL Hyliion, their recovery today, their recent dips, and then a new SPAC from the same company that brought you SHLL, and that's Tortoise Acquisition. Their new SPAC is going to be SNPR, so that's Sniper or Snapper. I'm not sure, associating it with the tortoise, then maybe it's Snapper. But yeah, we're going to talk about that today. Before we get into it, as always, if you guys could just drop a like and hit subscribe, definitely appreciate that. Get your free stocks in the description. Check out the free spreadsheets. Thank you guys so much for contributing to that. I even posted on there a bit. Thinking about starting a Discord just so we can all chat more. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and maybe some of you guys could help me get that started and become some admins on there. That'd be sweet. Let's get into it. As we all know, Hyliion dipped pretty hard yesterday, and it has been very volatile the last few weeks, and this is to be expected. However, I never panic with this. I'm very bullish on this, and I even posted a couple times on my community YouTube channel, just telling you guys, it's just the market. Don't panic. Don't sell out. There's better things to come in the coming weeks. We all know that merger's coming up, and you never know if they'll drop a little bit of news before the merger. That'd be awesome if they did. We'll definitely have to see and find out. I was actually tempted to add some more shares, warrants, and options. At that price, it was just very attractive. And I even had one of my buddies text me saying, should I buy in now because he missed the initial, point to buy in where he felt comfortable buying in. So I told him, yes, go for it. He bought in at around $42, $43, something like that. And, today he was really excited he bought in. So, when you see those opportunities, those red days, you got to look at those as buying days and not as panic days. So today we saw the market, basically go up all around, and that was including Hyliion. We saw a nice recovery from them. And, I want to get into a bit more of why I think we're seeing this go up again, and hopefully it continues. So a new interview with Thomas Healy came out today, and again, he's just talking about what Hyliion's bringing to the table, what his team is bringing to the table, and how excited he is about this.
Government regulations drive things forward if the solution still costs you more money than what your old solution does, right? If it's going to cost more, then you need the government to kind of push it along to get fleets to adopt it. But if you can come forward with a solution that ultimately has a fast payback, ultimately is going to save fleets more money than what they spent before, then that becomes the adopting factor.
And this is a good thing for us because any type of news around this company in a positive light will likely help the stock rise up. And usually when there's no news, very little news, it just kind of trades sideways or even trends downward. People do get very impatient and bored, especially with SPACs. A lot of people are looking to get in, make that money, and get out. So with no news or seeing the stock start trending down, people are likely to sell out and move to other positions just because there are a ton of different SPACs right now. So that's one of the reasons for the sell-off. You have people taking profits. People were expecting this merger to go down in the middle of the month, around the 16th. So people were banking on tomorrow, basically. And it got moved to the end of the month. People are impatient. People want to get in other positions, took their profits and ran. And that is very understandable. But that's what you guys have to realize when you're looking at this play. So I'm still very confident in this merger and my price targets. I've always said $70 is my price target, and I know it's very conservative, and a lot of people are saying, $90 plus. But, being conservative has always worked for me, and it's not that bad because anything over that is just a bonus that I wasn't even expecting, and, I get even more out of it. So being conservative is kind of like what works for me and what I'm going to keep doing until it doesn't work anymore. Another great thing about this is that Tortoise Acquisition has another SPAC in the works. So basically, the deal with Hyliion is completed at the end of the month. Obviously, there's going to be no issue since they're starting another SPAC. And all this waiting is finally going to pay off for all of us. We've all had a lot of money invested in this for a while, and we're about to really get some nice profits from this. So ticker symbol SNPR will be another reverse merger deal from Tortoise Acquisition. So the same company that brought us SHLL Hyliion will be bringing us SNPR something. We don't know the target yet. They're still looking for a target. And, a quote from them is, "We intend to focus our search for a target business in the broad energy transition or sustainability arena, targeting industries that require innovative solutions to decarbonize in order to meet critical emission reduction objectives." So that's where their head's at. They're looking to get in that same, going green sector. They will dissolve in the event they cannot reach funding needed for a business combination. I doubt that would happen, and basically I'm going to be following this one close. So the same company that brought us Hyliion is going to bring us another, hopefully great opportunity. And, they made us a lot of money with Hyliion, so we will definitely see where they go. So in the filing, it says they have about 24 months to complete this business combination, but at the 18th month mark, they will start the process of paying back their Class A stock to investors. So I guess it's kind of like that 18 to 24 month mark. Allegedly, they haven't selected a candidate at this time or have a target in sight, but you never know. Maybe they're just not releasing it yet. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they have to wait for the Hyliion deal to close in order to release this information. I really don't know, to be 100% honest. And they may choose to do any type of business. It may be unrelated to the statement above, going green, that EV type sector. Maybe it's completely unrelated to that, which I've seen a lot of SPACs do before. But, I think with this company, they know the sector they want to be in, and they'll probably end up sticking to that if I had to guess. So this gives me a ton of confidence in the Hyliion deal. That basically feels like it's pretty much done, and we're just waiting for a ticker to change at this point. Since they started a new reverse merger, they're probably also very confident, obviously. And I will be watching SNPR very closely. They brought us Hyliion. What will they bring us next? Will it be just as successful? Who knows, but it's worth following. So they say they haven't selected a candidate. That doesn't mean they don't have one in mind, or they just can't release it yet. We really don't know. They probably do have the funds to merge. They just can't disclose any of this information until after September 30th is my guess. They have to probably close that other deal 100% first. So yeah, they probably likely have another candidate, but they just have like some legal documents, NDAs, or whatever they can't disclose to the public yet. This is all just a guess though. So the statement I mentioned earlier regarding their target interests me greatly, and it may be EV related or in the same sector. I really hope it is, and that's what they are aiming for, is what it sounds like. So could it be related to Hyliion? Could it go hand in hand? Will it provide products or services for Hyliion? That's something that I'm definitely looking forward to finding out. I really, none of us know yet, but this is all just a guess. Tortoise seems to be heavily associated with EV. It seems like that's what they're really into, and maybe this SNPR will be associated with sourcing, manufacturing, or distribution for Hyliion. We know they have a big environmental focus, and that's definitely very popular right now and the way the world is going. So in my opinion, and some other opinions that I've read online, they most likely have the funds already and a company in mind, because why would they start another blank check company without completing the first deal unless they had someone else, they were really trying to get on board ASAP. They likely found another company while they were looking for the first time, and they got Hyliion, and then, this might have always been the plan, or just the second best that they wanted to also scoop up. So, I'll be keeping a close eye on this. You guys definitely keep me updated as well on any news you find out. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the boring video. There was no cool footage or investor presentation to throw up on SNPR. So kind of a boring video, but hopefully it's informative and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Get your free stocks in the description. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this, and have a good one.
Stacking vertical, ooh, counting sideways, ooh, ain't by my cake, ooh, get out my